Today we're going to go out and look at the veggie garden, see how it's doing, and we're going to check in on all the growing CO2 tents that I have inside, and just check on the plants in general. So join me, won't you? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. In a good way. Let's look at my plants. So far, everything is doing really well because it's summertime and everyone's happy. This is Josephine, my snake plant. She's old. She's been around since my great-grandmother, my Busha. So this plant is going on 50 years old. That's amazing. This one is not so old. This one is I chopped this plant in half. Here's half of it. And the babies lived, so that's good. I took the roots the right way. And here's the other half of it. It was so big, I had to split it up. But that's okay, because now I have two instead of one. And actually three, because I have this one too. But this is just one of the babies that grew. It hasn't got the tendril things yet. The ficus is happy. Scotty P, know what I'm saying? That's his name, because it was my friend's plant. Rest in peace. Scotty P. This is Sylvester. My peace lily that we have is a water plant. She needs about an inch of water right now, because those roots are kind of showing. So we need to add about an inch right today. This is doing really well. If you look, there's a new frond. There's one right there. There's this one. There's this one. We've got several. They're all growing well. Up here, the shamrocks are still flowering. That's amazing. That's my dad's plant. It's from September 26, 2006 was when I got this plant, because it came from my dad's funeral. Yet another spider plant baby. This is Fred and Wilma. We have this guy, and then in here I have a little guy. It's kind of hidden, but you can see him a little. Then Shanley was just replanted, my Fukian tea here. So she has a nice draining base now with some beach rocks in it to make it look pretty. But yeah, I just replanted her, so it should be a little bit before she flowers again. This is another one, but this is just a water plant. You can see. Pretty cool. Just add water every couple days. In here, we have Felix under the CO2 dome. Felix is a magnolia, and I have a scarf on him because he's too wide to be able to fit this CO2 tent on, and I need him to stay in there so that he roots. Puff the magic dragon fruit is still not doing anything for me, but that's okay, I'm patient. Eventually, he will be 6 to 10 feet tall and produce fruit. This is a curly orchid cactus. Stuck him in there because his soil got too wet. Down here we have sticks on fire and ivy and some terrarium plant that I don't know the name of. Over here, we've got my Burro's tail Loki, who's doing really well and has new growth on him, so I guess he took. Then right here is my forsythia, Mana, who's doing pretty well, I gotta say. She's rooting. More terrarium plants, fern and one that I don't know. And up here we've got Bonnie and Clyde. We've got a begonia and another plant. Then my two baby Pinoaks here is one set. And here is the other set. And then if you look at Charlie, my blue spruce, he has new growth coming in at the top here. 4 new branches forming. Do you see them? And then at the base, he also has 2 new branches forming. So that's cool. Over here we have Hazel, Esther, and Edith. These are a golden chain tree, and I'm trying to root them. We'll see if that works, but I keep them in a CO2 tent just because that's the best way to root them. Lulu made it. Lulu looks really good. She even has little pretty lights on her. I can turn them on. See? Yay, how cute. With her raised roots and everything. She's such a cool bonsai. And Whisper is doing really well, my Jade. Lots of new growth. All the light green is brand new. Sophia's happy. Palmer the Palm is happy. Got to get him outside now. Maybe I'll do that today. One thing that's interesting, I have a Eastern Redbud bunch of seeds that I just got. And turns out you have to soak them for 90 days in peat moss in the fridge before you can plant them. So that's what I have going on right now. And in 90 days, which seems so far away, we'll get to plant the Eastern Redbud trees, which only live to be about 40 or 50 years old. But that's longer than I'll be alive, so I'll have it. And I'll enjoy it. Let's go look at the garden. Beautiful day. Oh, the peonies came out. How pretty. Look at these guys. We have one pink one, and the rest are all white. Such pretty flowers. They smell so good. This is very strange. This is actually garlic. This little guy right here. And these little guys right here. I looked it up. They're very pretty little flowers. Very cute. This is so strange. Look, this one has one pink flower leaf petal, and the rest of it is white. I wonder why we're getting 2 different colors off the same bush. Over there I have to weed, but you can see there's one peony coming up. Okay, how do I get out of here barefooted without hurting myself? Good. Made it. The pond looks pretty. All the chives are out. How nice. And here we go with the garden. My veggies. I watered everything really well yesterday. And if you look, you can see little green corn the whole way down. There we go. Those are all the corn. And then right here I have potatoes in a bag. And there's a little hatch on the bottom, and you're supposed to get the potatoes out of there when they're all done. But the plant decided to grow through that, so I'm not sure if that'll work. We'll find out. Then over here, I've got bean plants doing well. And over there I have 2 of them coming up, but there should be more. Just give it time. So far we don't have any, we only have 1 watermelon, and the tomatoes are very small. But they'll grow. It takes some time. There's a raspberry bush over here that has gone completely crazy. Well, that about does it. It was nice seeing you. Thanks for watching. Always like and subscribe and come back because I love to see you. Love ya. Bye.